Okay, now that we created our own studio set, all I have to do now to begin recording, move over here a little bit so you can see, I'm going to press the record button. Let me turn the volume down. Okay, now if we see this screen right here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you guys. Now we have this screen. You're going to leave it on auto. What that's saying is MIDI part 1 is going to automatically go to MIDI track 1. Sometimes, you know, we have 128 MIDI tracks, but you're saying, well, there's only 16 MIDI parts. Yes, but I can put that MIDI part on any of the 128 MIDI tracks, or multiple of them. So I'm going to just leave it there for now. Counting, if I press enter over here, it pops open. I can have 1 measure, 2 measure, or wait note. Wait note means as soon as I touch the keyboard, it's going to start recording. I'm going to leave it on 1 measure for now. Okay, now cursor down, record mode, I get mix or replace. Leave it on mix because if you're using a loop, every time you loop, you can just add to it. If you have it on replace, if you're on a loop, it'll just replace every time it loops. So I usually leave mine on mix. F8 select, press enter so I can pop open the window. I get a couple of different quantize. I can do grid or shuffle. I usually do grid, so that quantize, what that allows me, if my timing's a little bit off, it'll kind of move it to the closest increment that I set it to. And mine is set to 16th note. So if I'm off, not following my 16th note, it'll knock me back in there. Now loop switch, you don't have to record with the loop. It depends what kind of track I'm doing, but loop is nice. Now here's a cool feature that not everybody takes advantage of. End switch. I can tell the keyboard that either after 4 measures or on the 5th measures to automatically stop for me. This is cool. So I'm going to put it on loop switch, and I'm going to change this to 2 measures. You don't need to hear a bunch of stuff. Alright, so let me go ahead and exit. And I'm going to go ahead and do drums because that's what a lot of people commonly do. And just so you can see, I'm going to record just the basic hi-hat right here, bass, and snare. Okay, let's record some drums. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to press F7 for rehearse, and look at this. Press rehearse, so it's not going to record. If I have rehearse on, it's blinking saying I'm waiting. If I have rehearsal off, it's the light solid, it's recording. And I can do that either by pressing F7, or if I like, I can use it. Now it's recording, now it's rehearsing. So this allows me to go ahead and try stuff. And it's not recording. Okay, so let's go ahead and record now. Rehearse is off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now if I have what I like, let's go ahead and press the stop button. Okay, now that I press the stop button, it asks me, hey, do you want to keep that? If I said cancel, it's like it never happened. That's F8. If I like what I did, I can always press OK. Now let's go ahead and rewind by using our transport keys over here, transport buttons. Rewind, press play. Now what if we listen to this and we realize, hey, I didn't really like that? Press stop, and if I can always press menu, and I can always press F5, undo, and it'll cancel that. So even if I said to put it on the track, I listened to it and realized, hey, I didn't really like that, I can always undo it. So let's cancel this right now, and let's get out of here. Okay, the next track we're going to do is the bass. Okay, so I have the bass already lined up, got my notes. Okay, now press record, 1 measure count in, or let's go ahead and just cursor over and put wait note. Now when I press, as soon as I touch a key, it's going to start recording. This is kind of cool sometimes, so let's check this out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. go ahead and stop and assign the new track. Okay. Let's listen to it. If after listening to it I realize I don't like it, remember I can always press Menu, F5 undo, and OK. And now, let's listen. The bass is gone. So let's go ahead and record that again. Ready? 1. Here we go. All I gotta do is touch it. 2, 3. Cool. Press OK. The next track we're going to record is electric piano. I'll put it on wait note again. Here we go. Now check this out. I'm going to pull back. What if I tried something and I make a little flub in here? Check this out. So say if I went in here and said, well, let me add some more stuff on the top. Maybe I didn't like that. I can always press F6, erase, and I can adjust, erase one note, or I can say, let's erase from here to here. And just hold it down for as long as you need it. Once I have what I want to do erased, I can press F8 close. You press rehearsal, practice, or I could always press stop and assign my new phrase. Okay. Now that we've recorded 3 tracks, let's go ahead and press the song button, which is just to the left right here. Press song, and now you notice the screen changes a little bit different. I'm using my cursors over here. Cursor down. First there's electric piano, then there's the bass, and now there's the kit. Okay, so I can go ahead and press play, and there they are in 3 separate phrases. Now what if I want to do some arrangements? This is actually pretty easy and really kind of fun. In the old days I'd have to go copy from here to here, put it there, from there. It's a real big pain, but now all I have to do is press F8 song edit, and now I can just cursor or use my mouse and just touch on them, and you see them highlight. What if I wanted to go ahead and copy this? Well, highlight the phrase you want to copy, press copy. Now let's go ahead and say, what if I want to move the bass over here? Well, hold down the shift button. You see the little green arrows that pop up? Hold it down, and I can either rock it just barely over to the different beats, or if I hit the right arrow while holding down shift, I can actually move it right in time, right grid up to the measure. Now let's do the same thing over here to the drums. Let's put drums at number 3. I'm going to say copy. Let's go ahead and move the bass back here and copy. And let me go ahead and copy the electric piano and put them over here. And now look what I have. Very quickly, and I'm going to take off my loop that's right here. Take it off. Back it up. And now all I have to do is press play. Watch this. And now I have a real quick arrangement that I created just by recording 3 tracks or 3 phrases. Alright. Now in order to save this song, all I have to do is press the red right button right here, and it says, oh, you got a song, do you want to save that song? And so I just press F8 select, and now I can name it whatever song I want. So of course you know what I'm going to name it, Ed Song. Now press F8 OK. And remember, if I have a bunch of different songs, I can choose wherever I want to put it. Each project can hold up to 50 songs. I'll just leave it at number 1. So press F8 select, save, OK. And so now that song is saved inside that project. It's already set to go. So that's how you do some basic sequencing on the Fantom G. Come back and we'll do some more advanced stuff and have some more fun with it later.